Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Oregon's offense trots out there to open this game. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
He's talking, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this could really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
And the Ducks will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The Red Raiders offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
A running play called on 4th down. Breaks loose at the 45. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Chris, what a call there on 4th and inches. I thought go the easy route, right? Just a quarterback sneak. But this guy knows his team well. Get behind that offensive line, and you pick up a huge gain there.
The Red Raiders are on the move here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Williams. Shoots to get past a man. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. To throw, it's Moore. Looking to the end zone. And the fourth down pass is incomplete, but there is a flag. This is a big call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. Well, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. He breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
With such tough field position, at least you get some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Ducks are in the red zone now. Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A play action looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the run, it's Dickey. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Back to throw. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's caught. It's Douglas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass complete on a crosser. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. First and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Morton. Caught quickly.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Important third down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quick catch over the middle. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Looking to chuck it again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Now it's second down here. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. Who's going to lose yardage here? The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. To the air, it's Morton. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Whittington. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Benson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a 1st down at the 41.
I feel like this quarterback could make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork. A curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking tackles. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Ducks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Whittington. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And out comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And with that, they regain the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back to throw. It's Morton. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Douglas. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Ducks will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Morton. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Short completion. A third down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Turner brought down by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Contact as he threw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. They'll feed the back again. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Great cut there. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass. It's Morton. Pass complete on a crossing route. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Red Raiders pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Can they convert on third down to keep this drive rolling? He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's sticky.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Red Raiders will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. Here's the option play. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Up over the middle. It's low. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know if as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's past the marker and still going.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. It's a toss play to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Dropping back. It's Moore. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They try to sneak it for the first.
Well, well, well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff, and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on fourth down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Watch the spin move. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. To throw, it's Morton. Takes a quick catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Play action here on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Douglas. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback still with the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, an old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage, but the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Grab near the sticks. It's Douglas. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They connect for 6.
Somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And now the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to pass. It's Moore. He fires downfield, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Dickey. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
The Red Raiders will have to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Whittington. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Benson. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback keeps the football. They test the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Throwing off play action. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the two-point conversion to tie this one up late. Dropping back, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. He'll get into the end zone. The two-point conversion ties this game up in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote 4-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown, and they bounce back from that costly error here. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. One play moves the ball to the 48. Another 1st down coming up. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Morton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Running back with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. With the catch, it's Moore. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Back to pass. It's Moore. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback will throw it after one pass option. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Trying to find some room. It's Dickey. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Dropping back, it's Morton. Quick throw caught over the middle. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Carter. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, that's exactly how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You want to be able to pick up a first down, get as close as you can to the sideline on those conversions, and then get out of bounds. That's exactly what they were able to do here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
To throw, it's Morton. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back in zone, they're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
And now the crucial try for the extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll test the right side here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Let's see what the call is on this critical 3rd and goal as he try to punch it in overtime. 3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So here comes the field goal unit out there trying to claim the lead here in OT. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they line out now knowing a touchdown wins the football game. You need a field goal at least to force another overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's in there. Touchdown to win this game in overtime. Wow.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.